Hello, I am Tato Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Sentimental Trickster Soichiro's Route. Previously, after the non-birthday celebration and doing things we weren't supposed to do with the diary, let's see, where were we? Yes. Haru did a interesting experiment in his advanced psychology class where they pretended to be police officers by blowing a whistle, and then people were just so happy that they weren't police officers they took a survey, whereas before they didn't take the survey at all. Yeah. And of course this chick who is dating our man is our teacher, and she invites me out to dinner. Well, Haru, not me, but, you know, whatever. Haru out to dinner and asked him if he likes Soichiro, which of course we love Soichiro, but we're not going to say that to his girlfriend. Yeah, and that's pretty much where we left off with that awkward moment. Alright, let us continue. Alright, is there any reason why you think I have romantic feelings towards him? Not particularly. But you do prefer men, and you spend a lot of time together. That's a stupid reason. I mean, it's not wrong. She's definitely not wrong. But, the reasoning is dumb. Not every guy with a flashy hair color is gay. I could have dyed it because I lost a bet, or just because I really like violet. That's the part you're going to nitpick. Okay. But, you know, he's right. She doesn't know Haru's life like that. It's not about how you look, it's about how you look at other guys and me. Usually men are more, how should I put it, responsive to me. Oh, let me guess. She looked at him and he crashes his bicycle into the streets. Oh, wait. Different movie. She smiles sweetly and glances at the waiter. He passes by carrying a heap of plates. When he locks eyes with her, he stumbles and almost drops everything. Yep. Hot chicks are scary as hell. See? Maybe you're not my type. Oh, honey, trust me. I'm everyone's type. Wow. You really think that highly of yourself. The words come out before I can stop them. No matter how she's treating me, she's still a teacher. She could make my life miserable if she wanted to, but she just laughs. You're always honest. I like that about you. Besides, you're absolutely right. I paint my nails, I do my makeup, and I sure use a lot of expensive product to style my hair. I choose the clothes that look best on me based on extensive research and experiments. I'm constantly on a diet. Your life sounds miserable. I put in a lot of work, so I expect results. And I get them. The owner brings us the food, so she stops talking. She looks up and gives him one of her perfect smiles. I wait until he's out of earshot. I get your point, but I won't discuss my sexual orientation with you. You don't have to, since I already know. Why did you bring me here? I wanted to get to know you better. Soichiro always has this huge smile plastered on his face when he talks about you. He does. Don't be too happy, Haru. Yes. At first, I thought he paid extra attention to you because you seemed troubled. Soichiro always cares about students like that. But it's more than that. You're special to him. I think he sees you as the son he never had. I do my best to hide my disappointment. If she notices, she doesn't show it. She probably notices. We continue our meal in silence. Soichiro and you don't quite suit each other. Why would we say that? Do you think Soichiro even likes you? Do you love Soichiro? This is tricky. Okay. Do you love Soichiro? This one just makes it sound presumptuous. This one, she's basically just said everyone's her type, so that's not going to be a useful conversation. But yeah, she's everyone's type, yeah. So do you love Soichiro? And she's just gonna probably tell us, love is just an illusion, or something like that. She looks out the window, her hand playing with a lock of hair. She's silent for a moment. I don't know yet. I asked him out because he's so different from the men I usually date. You asked him out? With the way he is, I figured no amount of flirting or hinting would work, so I chose the direct approach, and it worked. She gives me a playful grin and whispers, "It's an experiment." I hate her. I'm so glad I was preemptively mean to her because I don't like her. Of course it is. Anyway, it would be nice if we did something together, just the three of us. Why do you want to adopt me? Maybe if you prove Blah, 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 blah. Maybe if you prove interesting enough. Why a lot of students would be very happy to live with me. I bet they would. Playing family with Soichiro and Reiko is not exactly high on my wish list. But if I say no, she might get suspicious. Sure, why not? Let's do something. What shall we do then? We can maybe go out, see a movie, go bowling. Oh, maybe an amusement park. I've never been to one of the big ones. She looks so enthused about this. What? Oh, it's just that you can't really talk much in any of those. You can't really talk much in any of those places. I find it interesting you chose them. Besides those bowling shoes, atrocious. You said do something together. You didn't specify that you wanted to talk. But I did say I want to get to know you better. Oh, I have a great idea. Soichiro's always talking about how you two cook together. It's such a cute thing. I'll come by and we'll make something. Yes, that's perfect. Who knows, maybe it'll become our little tradition. I'll let Soichiro know. She finishes her tea and takes out a pocket mirror. She checks her makeup. No. This is our thing. Soichiro and mine. Don't take this away from me. I feel a cold, heavy weight settle in the pit of my stomach. I realize I've stopped breathing. So I inhale slowly. Good thing she can't see me. Can't see my hands under the table. Can see my hands under the table is not proper English. They clench so hard. My knuckles have turned white. I guess we should get going soon. Yeah. Again, it's driving me insane that it's Mrs. Ah. Miss Yukimura. Oh, don't call me that. You can call me Reiko. Reiko. Yes. I'm not sure why someone like you is with a guy like him. It might be an experiment or a whim. Maybe you truly care about him. Despite everything you said, I'm just a dumb kid who doesn't know anything either way. Soichiro's a great guy, so please don't hurt him. Where did that little speech come from? So serious. She's such a bitch. Want me to give him to you? Oh my goodness. Listen, we can steal him all on our own. You don't need to give him to us. Not that you can really steal him. He's a person. He doesn't really belong to you. But still. I almost choke on the last quip of my drink. Quip? Gulp of my drink. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't, after all. Where's the fun in that? She's just like a bored person with no feelings. She winks at me, and I feel utterly defeated. It's probably light years too early for me to go against this woman. We part ways and take the bus, and I take the bus to Soichiro's house. When I'm back, I go straight to Soichiro's room. I know he'll be there. He never breaks his routine unless he has a date with Reiko. Sure enough, he's sitting on the sofa, writing something, probably test grades or some other university-related stuff. He looks up and beams at me. I smile back. This makes me feel a bit better. Hi, Haru. I was wondering when you'd get back. I sigh and flop on the sofa right next to him. I lean my head back. Haru? Don't mind me, just recharging. Long day. Did something happen? Your girlfriend kidnapped me and basically outed me and then made fun of me because I have a crush on you and was like, I'll give him to you if you want me. And also said I was your son. But other than that, it's been a wonderful day. Oh, I guess he did say so. He did admit it. Your girlfriend took me to dinner. She wants to do stuff with us. Oh, I see. He rubs his neck and doesn't say anything else. I take a deep breath, inhaling my favorite scent, his scent. We sit here for a while in total silence. I feel like lying my head on his shoulder. But that would be creepy, so I don't. Good call. I guess I've told her so much about you that she, became interested. Yep, interested is the right word to describe it. Did you plan anything already? She wants to cook with us. Here. She does? Yeah. I guess I might have talked a bit too much about... She must have felt left out. Does she know how to cook? I glance at him, and he gives me a blank look. I, am not sure. We usually go out or order takeout. But you and I were getting much better at it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay. You can go back to what you were doing. I'll just rest here for a while. Are you sure you don't need anything? I can make tea or something to eat. Oh, right. You've eaten already. It's fine. Just being here is fine. Okay. Soichiro hunches over the paper again. I close my eyes and listen to the silent, steady sound. of a pen scribbling on paper. Did he fall asleep? You're like, I'm not going to put his head on his shoulder because it'll be creepy. Well, I bet we end up falling asleep with our head on his shoulder. Huh? I think I fell asleep. I'm half lying somewhere with my legs still on the ground and my head on a very sturdy pillow. I open my eyes and see Soichiro looking down at me. He blinks, looks away, then back at me. He gives me a small awkward smile. I stare at him without moving a muscle. So, is there a story behind how I ended up here? Not really. You fell asleep and, bumped my shoulder, so I thought you'd be more comfortable. And I was going to stop writing anyway. Thought I could, read instead. I notice he's holding a book in his right hand. His legs are pure muscle, hard but warm, and surprisingly comfortable. Okay, it's time to get up now, otherwise I might have to use that book to cover something. Oh, Haru. Sorry. No, it's perfectly fine. It was me who put your head on my lap. Dot dot dot. I racked my brain looking for something to say. Don't make a big deal out of this. He was just trying to help you out because he's nice and he likes you platonically. Oh no, look at the time. I am going to go now. Smooth, Haru, smooth. Okay, sure thing. Good night, Haru. Night. I do my best to run away. Not to run away. Okay. Is he going to go back to the room and read more of the diary? When I'm in my room, I put my hand on my chest and feel the furious thumping. Real smooth, Haru. Could I have possibly freaked out more? At least you said sentences, they weren't all stutters. Now he probably won't touch me ever again. I sit on my bed and look at the cabinet. The diary is still there. So many days have passed, and I still don't have the balls to tell Soichiro about it. No matter how much fun I have, it's always there, at the back of my mind. At least I stopped reading it. I open my eyes. Today's Saturday, which means I pull the sheets over my head and make an effort to groan, not to groan. I wish I could teleport to a place where no one has girlfriends wanting to know you better. Wanting to get to know you better. I roll around for a bit, wallowing in self-pity. Then I feel stupid. Reiko's coming over, so what? She has the right to be here, and I don't like her mainly because I'm jealous. At least I can admit that much. No, she's just an unlikable person. Even if she wasn't going after the same guy as us, she's still a terrible person. I get out of bed and change. I go to the kitchen and see Soichiro cleaning the cabinets. He's frowning in concentration and doesn't notice me. And a big bucket of semi-dirty water on the floor right next to him, so he must have started a while ago. Want some help? He jumps and jerks his head in my direction. Sorry, I didn't mean to creep up on you. No, it's my fault. I was, lost in thought. What's she thinking about? Don't worry about it. I'll help. I just need to get some breakfast. Oh, I'll make it for you. Let me just, oh, that didn't sound great. He takes a step towards me and kicks the bucket. The water splashes all over the floor. Dot, dot, dot. On second thought, let's clean first, then I'll eat. He's so cute and clumsy. Aww. I grin at him and run to get the mop. When I'm back, I see him wiping the floor with short jerky movements. So instead of mopping it, he's just cleaning it with a rag. Is that what's happening? He looks up and gives me a small smile. That can't be efficient. Thank you. Don't mention it. Can I ask you something? Of course, Haru. Your girlfriend's visiting. Why are you so nervous? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, happier? I watch as the mop soaks up the water and turns around. Soichiro lets out a big sigh and then laughs shakily. I suppose I should be. Is she that scary? Reiko, she can be intimidating when she sets her mind on something. I guess I can't argue with that. Wait, is she making you take part in a weird experiment too? And experiments too, pluralized? She is, isn't she? Oh boy. It's not that bad. I'll be fine. I mean, I'm fine. I'll be fine means you're not fine. You liar. The most important thing is that she enjoys herself. Sounds like a wonderful relationship. You're really too nice for your own good. Dot. It wouldn't kill you to say no once in a while, but it's not my place to tell you that. We continue wiping the floor without saying anything else. Then I eat breakfast, and we finish cleaning the kitchen. All done. I, was thinking of tidying up the living room as well. Okay. Count me in. Whatever I can do to make the day go by faster. Once we're done, we go take care of Soichiro's room. Then for some reason, mine. Is he going to find the diary? Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll find out in the next episode. I'm TatoCat. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.